Dear student of class 6, in the previous class, I have discussed the landform of valleys. So now we are going to discuss about the landform of plateaus. So dear student, before that we should know about plateaus. So what is plateaus? Plateaus is an elevated flat land. Okay, plateaus is an elevated flat land. It is a flat topped table land standing above the surroundings. This plateau is like a table standing in the ground, and the top level of the table is called plateaus. So dear student, in India, Deccan Plateau we find in India, then East African Plateau in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, then Western Plateau of Australia, then Tibetan Plateau. Such as, now let us read from your book. A plateau is an uplifted landmass with steep side and relatively flat surface. It rises abruptly from the adjoining areas. The most well-known plateaus of the world are comparatively old, though some are new. The height of the plateaus varies from few hundred meters to several hundred meters. The Deccan Plateau in India is one of the oldest plateaus. So dear student, this plateau is uplifted landmass, and there to compare this plateau on the basis of height, okay, this height is 100 meters to several meters, and in the basis of the age, so some plateaus may be old and some plateaus may be new. For example, the Deccan Plateau in India is one of the oldest plateau. Now, on the basis of their geographical location, plateaus are different types. Okay, on the basis of geographical location, the plateaus are different types, such as continental plateau, which rises abruptly from the adjoining areas. For example, Chota Nagpur Plateau. Then intermontane plateau, they are formed in between the mountain ranges, for example, Tibetan Plateau. Piedmont plateaus, they develop in the foot of the mountains, for example, Patagonia Plateau of Argentina. There may be several waterfalls in the plateau areas as the river falls from the great height. Okay, there may be several waterfalls and river falls from the great height. Jog Falls in Karnataka is an example of such waterfalls. Sometimes plateaus are also found under oceans, like Sinch's Plateau. Then now let us read about landforms of plains. The flat, low-lying area of land is called a plain. Okay, what is called a plain? The flat, low-lying area of the land is called a plain. Most plains are formed by rivers and their tributaries. Okay, how it is formed? By rivers and tributaries. The rivers bring sand, silt, and clay from higher elevation and deposit the same at lower elevations. Okay, the river brings sand, clay, silt from the higher elevation and deposit in the lower elevation. The plains formed by the depositional work of running water are called alluvial plains. The Indus Gangetic Plain is an example of alluvial plain. Plains are also formed by the movement of glaciers and wind. Generally, plains are very fertile and support a huge population on wonder. They are very thickly populated regions of the world. Some of the largest plains made by the rivers are found in Asia and North America. High concentration of people in plains is due to availability of land for building houses as well as the fertile area of cultivation of crops. Then now we shall read about the landforms and people. Due to landforms, what are the benefits we find? The people have been living in all types of landforms. As so far we have studied different types of landforms, and the people live in all types of landforms since the beginning of their evolution. Okay, since from the beginning. But the closer look in our history suggests in rivers were the cradles of civilization. In the different histories, we read the civilizations of the different valleys, evolution, etc. As the civilization flourished near river valley, the life is flourished near the rivers valleys. Okay, life different in mountainous areas. It is easy to grow crops. What happens in the mountainous area? It is easy to grow crops, build houses and roads, factories and transport networks. In a plain than the mountains. However, people also live in the plateaus. Okay, the people also live in the plateaus area, forest area, area of volcanic eruptions and earthquake prone areas. Okay, in such areas natural calamities cause great damage. Okay, like in the plateaus. Okay, in such areas what happens? The earthquake take place. Okay, then the great damage and destruction to the life and properties of the people. Then it is important to be vigilant of our environment and to understand the impact of changing climate. Okay, we have to be vigilant. It is very important to be vigilant and for our environment, understanding the fact and of the changing climates. We should make our sincere effort to keep the environment clean and cut down the use of resources. Okay, then we should avoid using such important gift of nature in the careless manner. So dear student, this is the landforms, and we the people are the responsible of the different causes or different natural calamities. So we should avoid using such important gift of nature in a careless manner. So dear student, I hope you have understood. So in the next class we shall discuss about the exercise. So thank you.